In the previous tutorial, we've made this custom Ragnar Rothburg metahuman using a single image. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to dress up a custom cloth to your metahuman using a powerful software called Metatailor. So let's get started. First of all, we need a cloth. We can search for a custom cloth, for a Viking cloth from internet. For example, I search for Viking cloth 3D model, and I can download it from Sketchfab, CG Trader, TurboSquid, and other sites. I will find it from Sketchfab. Search for Viking and look for free Viking cloth, just like this. You know, this, when you see this icon on the right, it means that it's free and you can download it for free. For example, I want to download this one. You see, it's a Viking cloth and you can download it for free. You just have to log in to your Sketchfab account and download the 3D model in FBX or GLTF format, and then we need to open it in Blender and remove the head, the hands, and other extra pieces, and then we will have to export it to Metatailor. For example, I'm going to download the model in FBX format. Click on download button and download it. Open folder, right click on it and extract the Viking rig for animation. Right click and extract here, and we can open this FBX file in Blender. Open Blender. It's a free software, you can download it for free. I will delete all this stuff, and from the file menu, import FBX. I will copy this path and paste it here and open this FBX file. Okay, we don't need these bones. We can delete it this way, and also we don't need the head. We can delete it this way, and the hands and the foot is connected to each other. We can separate it, or we can remove it in the edit mode. From this section, click on edit mode, select viewport shading, and using the select lasso tool we can select this part and click on delete and select vertices and remove the hand. Also, we can remove or keep it these weapons, but I'm going to remove it because when you dress this cloth to the character, the form of this weapon will be messed up. So I'll try to remove it here in Blender. Go to the edit mode, select the viewport shading, and using the select lasso tool, select these parts and remove it this way. Just like this. You have to be careful to not remove the body part. For example, this part, it's from the belt, so you have to select the unwanted part carefully and delete it this way. If you are using the free cloth and free asset, you just have to remove some extra parts, and you have to edit them in Blender first and then transfer it to Metatailor and dress it to your character. And you have to learn a little of Blender. So it's a good software, it's a free software, and you can learn it easily. It's not too complicated and you can learn it fast. Just like this. Remove the extra parts. We can go to this mode and select all these vertices and remove it this way. Just be careful to not select the belt vertices and remove the belt accidentally. With the shift button, I am choosing these vertices, extra vertices, and with the delete button on the keyboard we can remove all this stuff. You see? I guess it's enough. And now we can export this to Metatailor. Go to the object mode, select the select box, select all around the cloth, and from the file menu, export FBX, and in the download folder I will call it, for example, Ragnar cloth. Select selected objects and mesh, because we only need the mesh, and export FBX just like this. Now we will go back to Unreal Engine, and now we need to export the body to Metatailor program, and we need to dress up the cloth to this character. So select the blueprint, and from the file menu, export selected, and I call it Ragnar avatar. I will uncheck all these options and export button. Now we need to download the Metatailor program. Just search for metatailor.app. It's a free program, but in free plans you only can export 3 files. For example, if you see it here, you only can export three files per month, but it's a good start. You can click on continue, and you should create an account in the Metatailor website. It's a easy process. Just type your first name, last name, email address, and password, and after that you can log in to the website and download the program. Open folder, right click on it and extract to Metatailor launcher. Open the folder and open the launcher.exe file to install the program. Click on install button. After installing, click on play button. You need to log in to Metatailor using your email address and password. and click on Login. If you are using the program for the first time, you don't see any project here. Click on Create a New Project button. Call it Ragnar, for example, and confirm. So this is the default avatar of the program, and on the right you can see some free cloth and some paid cloth that you can download and dress it to your character. But I'm going to use the cloth that I downloaded from internet and dress it to my character. To import your custom character, from the import section, click on avatar, and we should select the Ragnar avatar. This is the one that we exported from Unreal Engine. Click on next button. With the right click, you can rotate around your character. With the middle mouse, you can pan the viewport, and with the scroll you can zoom on the character. So with the right click, middle mouse, and scroll, we need to adjust these circles on the right place. For example, these nipples should be on the body's nipple. For example, here we should rotate and see it from the different angles. For example, this one is on the wrong position. I need to change the position. This is the belly. I should put it here, and this one here. You see, you need to rotate the character and check it from different angles. For example, skull base should be on mouth, and check it from the right. The nose should be on the nose, and from front, and here. You see, you need to rotate it and check it from different angles. And this is the point that should be on top of the head, because with these points the program can recognize the position of the head, the position of, for example, the hand, the position of the foot, and every single parts of the body. So be careful about these points and put it in the right place, so in the next steps you don't make any mistakes. I will bring it down a little, the belly, and I guess the other points are on the right place, and we can click on next step and save this avatar in the avatar section. You see, this is the one that we imported earlier. Just click on this and it will open in the viewport section. Now we need to import our cloth. From the import section, this time we choose cloth accessory, and we can select the Ragnar cloth that we exported from the Blender program. You see this cloth. Click on next. In this part you can introduce the materials, but it's not necessary. We can introduce the material in Unreal Engine, but it's, you know, it has 3 material, and the color, normal map, roughness, metalness, you can select on import and select the textures and import it into the Metatailor program, but I won't do this. Click on next step, and here we have to choose the right cloth for the imported mesh. For example, it's a full body. Click on full body. If you imported a shirt, you need to select the shirt, but if you imported shoes, you need to choose shoes, because it will skin automatically based on the selection. If I select a wrong cloth item, it will skin it in the wrong way. So I will select the full body and click on next. In this step, we need to rotate the cloth and fit it to the character. Just like the other 3D program like Unreal Engine, we can rotate the cloth using E shortcut and move it with W and scale it with R. So I will rotate it a little, just like this, and move it with W a little to the right, and fit it to the character. And I will scale it a little with R and bring it down. Yeah, I guess it's enough. Now, as you can see, the pose of the cloth is different from the pose of our character. In this situation, we need to change the position of the bones, the body bones, and fit it into the cloth. Click on confirm and click on start pose match. And the first step, you need to uncheck this mirror X button, because when you move it, something strange happen. You see, the hands is too big. So reset it and uncheck the mirror X checkbox, and then move these points and fit it into the cloth in the right position. For example, this one is related to the elbow, and we need to put it in the right place. Just like this. Because we can't change the position of the cloth, but we can move the position of the bones and fit it into the cloth, and the Metatailor program will skin the cloth to the character automatically, and you don't need to skin it manually in Blender or in Maya or other 3D softwares. It's a great software. You can try it out, and if you like it, you can buy it from the developer's website. It's a patent pending program. It's new, and you can dress up any cloth that you download from internet easily with this software. So the hands are okay. You need to move it a little to hide the body inside the cloth. If you couldn't hide the body part completely inside the cloth, don't worry, the program will skin it automatically in the next step, and it will cover these parts. So try to fit the body inside the cloth, and then in the next step the program will skin it to the body. I guess everything is fine. Now we can click on confirm and go to the next step. Wait a moment, and as you can see, the cloth stick to the body and it will move with the body. Now we can export it and send it to Unreal Engine. To do this, go to the export menu and call it, for example, Ragnar cloth skin, and choose a location, Ragnar cloth. Okay, and in the free version you cannot hide the avatar, but I will fix it in Blender. Don't worry, just click on export button and wait a moment to export the cloth and the avatar. If you go to the location of the cloth, you see this FBX file. We can import it into the Blender and delete the avatar. From the file menu, import FBX, copy this path and paste it here and select this FBX file. You see, we just need to click on the face and the body mesh and delete it. Don't delete these bones because we need it in Unreal Engine. Now we can save it, export FBX, the same path, Ragnar cloth Blender, and click on export FBX. We go to the Unreal Engine, in metahuman Ragnar, we make a new folder and call it cloth, and we will import this one and drag and drop it to the program, and in the skeleton section we need to choose metahuman base skeleton and click on import all. Wait a moment. As you can see, the cloth and the physics asset is imported into the program, and we need to fix the materials. But before that, I'm going to dress it to the character. Go to the blueprint from this section, viewport, click on torso, and from the skeletal mesh asset select the imported cloth, this one. As you can see, it dress it to the Ragnar, and we need to fix the textures. Compile it and save it. And for the materials, we need to import the textures. go to this path and import the textures. We have 3 materials, as you can see. We have kit, legs, hands, and tunic. We need the kit, normal, roughness, kit base color, metallic, base color, we need to metallic, and kit normal. I guess these 3 are enough. We drag and drop it here. Open the kit material, delete this one, and drag and drop these 3 to this section and connect it to the relevant texture. For example, this one is the base color. I will drag and drop it to the base color. This is normal, and this one is the roughness. Save it and close it. As you can see, we fixed the textures of the belt and the weapon. For the tunic, we do the same process. Save all. Go to the texture location. This is the tunic base, metallic, normal, and roughness. We drag all these files and drop it into the Unreal, and then drag it to this part, and we will connect the textures to the relevant point. For example, this one is normal, this one is base color, this one is metallic, and this one is roughness. Save it and close it. You see? And for the pants and shoes, we need to select the legs, hands, textures, I guess this one, legs, hands, base, legs, hands, metallic, legs, hands, normal, and legs, hands, roughness. These 4 textures, and import to the Unreal Engine. Open and import these 4 to this part, and delete this one and connect them to their position, metallic, normal, and roughness, and save it. And as you can see, our character has a custom cloth, and this way we could connect it to the metahuman. I hope you like this video tutorial. In the next video, I'm going to animate the character using Mixamo, so stay tuned for the next tutorial. Thank you.